Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary as well. If you are celebrating anything, if you're down and out, I send you love and light. May the Most High God help you and comfort you by the Holy Spirit and all that kind of stuff. If you're new, my channel is very intense. We look at anything and everything that the Most High God wants to bring out. We get some OMG challenging information. You're hearing me ask at the hand of the Most High. So if you got, something that's rubbing you wrong, I just suggest you sit down earnestly and ask the Most High to reveal why that energy is there. And so that's all we can do when things come out. But I won't speak no more, no less outside of what he wants to say. So anyway, please don't put me in a religious box because I'm not a religious person. I am just a spiritual being, but I do keep covenant and commandment with the Most High God. And so anyway, welcome. If you stay, then you're supposed to be here. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. Most High, what do you want to bring out here, please? We're going to look at the last 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours for collective energy. So we just invite the presence of God. There is something with this tower really comes out, and somebody knows about some thieving, sneaky, deceptive something going on with tower energy. For some of y'all, that's technology. In the last 24 hours, this is somebody knows about cheating, that's stealth. Seven of Swords is Seven of Swords. That there's a destruction coming because of a situation. There's the full coming out. Great. I keep picking up on Aquarian energy, real strong. So whatever somebody invested in around some lying situation. Let me pull this down. Something known about it. The motto here is I know. You got 2777 is out here. Somebody knows somebody's been waiting on something that's been signed. And so a child saw what happened, came out today where that tower was crossing. But God said he's fixing to give somebody a big fat destruction somewhere on some nonsense. So whatever this waiting and this investing in the last 24 hours, somebody was being very sneaky and deceptive over a situation. There's an error here. Bad one. Because there's lies out here with it. The word goes to so if you're new, there's hidden language in the tarot, and this combination, one direction goes to an error and deceive. And Seven of Swords alone is that. So somebody guilty. Seven of Swords, there's an error out here. Something connected with a time or a period of time, a season, something like that. And somebody could be trying to deceive somebody on a period of time, in whatever that represents for you. There's an investment. Somebody knows about a specific time to something. Somebody's trying to deceive around that timing, or they worked on something. If somebody lied about a specific time, it's somebody lied about a specific time of something taking place or something like that. I hope that makes sense. But that's what that would be saying there. And there's an error because of that lie. So somebody signed off on something that was out here with this money, and the word gold was there in the first reading, and a cut was there. If somebody was mad in a really big way, and something had been, I guess, taken from somebody. God said last night you can't have what's not yours. And so whatever somebody invested in a lie through an error, they're getting a destruction for it. You reap what you sow as well. That's what this card is. And so somebody pulled a fast one on somebody who's done that to somebody. Or they're just sitting here waiting on something. Somebody else knows that whatever somebody's done, they lied about it. Or something like that is out here is what's showing. Whatever that means for you. Show me the now. Four of Cups. Well, somebody pouting out here, or won't take that cup from the hand of the divine. There's a player right now. There's a player in and out. That's a bad player in the reverse of that Knight of Wands. This is a departure of something. Well, somebody obviously in the last 24 hours they played somebody, because there's been some type of money or investments around something out here. Somebody right now is pouting over that, because I guess if somebody knows they got played, then I guess that's why it was showing up. Somebody was, my God, ticked and just blowing out the mouth on something. There are third parties out here attached to this matter. So there was a hidden relationship, whether it was a business relationship that was hidden around somebody or an actual cheating sexual relationship, because there was also 2 runes that came out of the bag where there was a baby there on something that's going on. And so somebody did something with that energy, then it's out here. But there are third parties right now where there's playing going on. Somebody's contemplating something right now. That's a contemplation card. And if somebody don't give a rip what they're doing, that's apathy, don't care. Even if they're rejected, they don't care. All this individual can do is play. Not a good energy at all coming out here. At all. Okay, go ahead and play. God said he was going to knock somebody down. In the next 24 hours, there's something backstabbing here. That's a brutal end of a cycle. It's because of what somebody put in the ground, the way they did something in error to deceive. And they're even still right now trying to do some stupid nonsense. Look, there's the devil right there. Well, it's bad. Somebody's secret's out. In the next 24 hours, somebody can know about this stuff. The moon in the reverse, it's all, it's deceptive energy. Somebody's in trouble out here for what they've done. There's the King of Wands, very passionate individual. Those of you dealing with the other man, the other woman type of energy, they're out here. He's a go-getter, but if he's in the negative, he's just a player out here. I mean, we only have 1 each of these cards, and so he's showing up down here where somebody's secret's coming out. And this is a bad betrayal on something really bad. You talk about deceiving somebody. They obviously, the knowledge is I know. Somebody knows if they're deceiving somebody or not. They know that they're doing it right now. And if somebody knows that they got deceived in the last 24 hours, and somebody right here, there's like a revengeful energy coming through. You better be careful with that. But there's bad backstabbing nonsense out here in the next 24 hours. It's something about this is coming out for whatever reason, why they're doing this or why they did this in the last 24 hours. I mean, obviously, if you're not dealing with somebody sleeping around, there's just there's money around something why somebody's doing some stuff. Because they've signed a deal out here, but there's something very much wrong. A public victory is going to be had. Well, somebody's secret's coming out here. Well, God said the devil wants to be shown out here. Wow. The devil, somebody's trying to hold somebody back. It's somebody trying to get, obviously somebody's trying to get a deceptive victory, and you ain't ever going to get a deceptive victory. I mean, I don't know who you're trying to touch or who this is about, but it's bad freaking news out here. Bad news. That's a murderer. Thief, a liar, a cheat. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. There's nothing but destruction energy even here with the Tower. Wow, Most High. I stated today, I mean, people need to pray because something is really, really bad out here. Somebody's being tested. There's temptation. And that temptation in the next 24 hours, if right now somebody's trying to conjure something up, because there's definitely a third party here. Those of you dealing with sexual matters, whatever the temptation is, the 4 cups can represent, I'm bored, I think I'm going to step out and do something. And is in a very bad way. And this thing's coming out. And it's around something, somebody or someone tempting for however they're tempting. They're definitely fornication with this card out here. But there's lies and deceit and everything else and backstabbing nonsense and a murder for some people's cases out here that's been invested in as well, to look at that way as well. There are third parties out here. And when you do get a couple of threes in a reading, it does just automatically mean deception. And the word itself is out here. Communication and going somewhere. Are you dealing with the nutcase energy, or somebody going to be left like that if you don't take care of this, folks? Show me this contemplation in the right now, because we already see what happened here, what somebody did. This indicates that's a false start that was out here. The Fool returns. It takes a leap of faith to jump off the cliff. And somebody obviously did that, and they returned. They did it because some type of investment in something. It was done in error. It's obviously because it's a lie. Some type of thieving is out here around that, and what somebody's trying to accomplish even right now. Or this, if for some of y'all that found out what that is, and then I guess for somebody's case, somebody's trying to take revenge and playing something real hard right now, and they don't care. Because the devil's like pride, conceit, and ego. I don't care. You're dealing with a lost cause out here. Show me the Four of Cups. Somebody's home. Well, it stated where somebody resided for a long time was there in the first reading. So God also said to return home, to go home and forgive something as well, for those of you who've got rivalry out of your home. And there's a third party to it. They're trying to do something, but you don't have to fear the third party. We don't fear the devil. If you don't do what God says to do, you're in error, because God said, get up now. He said it 2 days in a row. These things, these entities, these piece of nutcases, they don't have no hold. They can't do anything to you. If you're standing with the Most High, He's your shield and your buckler. Somebody's in error out here for something that they've freaking done, and something's coming out about this, because it shows it right here with the moon in the reverse, says that this devil is going to be exposed for what this is. If this was a murder out here and somebody was lying around that murder, that somebody knows about that destruction then here, for those of you doing murder cases. But there's something bad out here. There's an imposter out here that's being found out. Devil's an imposter card, because again, somebody's playing out here. So something about your home is here attached to this. Show me more information here with that Four Cups. You've got, some of you all got bad soulmates that don't give a rip. They may have already lost their lost cause to you and don't give a rip, because God did say in that first reading, somebody's woeful, they're wicked, and they're sick in their soul, is what was written upon that card. Somebody is here, and a devil can be a soulmate card, and as sad as that is, it is what it is. Somebody lying about some type of being, there's cheating going on. There's cheating going on. There's the ring. Somebody's married out here cheating. It would indicate there's eyewitness, or a child seen what happened. Child knows something's out here with this cheating, this hidden relationship. They've been in your house as well, or somebody's been in your house for your kid to know something, or somebody's kid that knows just something in general. Somebody's contemplating about playing and stepping out of the home with the third party, and whatever that means for you. But the ring is a contract. It's a marriage as well. Go check your spouses. There's the snake. Well, by God, it's here. It's here in the next one. I mean, it's all over the place. That old serpent, the devil, is here. Real strong, whoever I'm connecting with. It's backstabbing. This is a seducing card. It's a hypocrisy. This is probably somebody you work with. There could be a boss out here attached to something, with the devil being here. The industry could be out here of any kind as well. Wow. This is toxic out here. But this is an occupation. This is long term. There could be some... I keep picking up on the business and the marriage. The business and the marriage comes out all the time. It's come out real heavy the last 3 or 4 days. on my platforms. Something about this is coming out. Jumped over here on this betrayal because it was here in the last 24 hours with it. The mountain. There is an enemy here. Oh my God, there's an enemy here. There's the moon again. In this deck, it represents love and romance, but that's a lie. Somebody lying to somebody. You ain't in love with this person. They're nothing but a player. If you're gonna play with this person, you'll play with anybody, and so will they. That ain't love. That's a lie. Somebody would be in danger out here with this nonsense going on. Wow. So show me what's hidden in the right now moment, because we see somebody contemplating around home matters, or your soulmate, or whoever the lover is that's bored, going to step out and give somebody some flowers and something with third party, and it's coming out. Whatever the deal is. There's the preacher again when it shows us. That's a bad news person. There's all the money. I'm talking about the wolves. God's just been acknowledging the wolves. There's all the money, and the word gold was there today. That's all the devil wants, is to steal something. Thief is here anyway. Whatever the investment is, the person's in that case. They're going to die by the hand of God, and it's going to be brutal. God says that he will hunt the evil man. You'll be hunted, and we talked about being eaten alive and what God says about that. Somebody curse it out here. A curse is a curse. So you go read all the curses of God. He says God says those who leave me will be consumed. And we talked about being consumed yesterday, because God is for uprightness, truth, and everything else. This person will be eaten literally alive, energetically, naturally, emotionally. Something's wrong out here. If you missed that discussion, face-to-face discussion that I did yesterday, it's in the description box. It would behoove you before you start getting this. These are works of the flesh. And the devil comes to eat up your flesh, is what the book of Psalms says. He's looking for whom he may devour. He will be able, you may devour this individual. And he knows it, and he's got somebody trapped, and somebody's fallen into this little thinking mode. How can I play somebody? And they will walk into their own trap eventually. The end of this is death. It's brutal out here on somebody. This should put a good, healthy fear of you, but inside of you about God. But whatever. Anyway, do what you want. Feels good to do sin. God even says it's fun for a season. There's a very cunning person in this energy, in the hidden space, and they are trying to get somebody to open up. This is like have an opening element to me. There's temptation out here. You better get your foot up in the devil's face and kick his head in, man. There's a boss out here. Look, the affair card is coming out. It's here. Well, going on right now. Or because somebody right now is being rejected and somebody wants to do the right thing. They know there's an error out here. Somebody's trying to conjure up something with third party because they feel whatever with it. I'll read the energy that way for some of you all as well. There's communication right now in the hidden space. So those people who are giving into it, you're going to say, ooh, baby, baby. Regardless, the thing's coming out about whatever it is about. It shows so right here, and God don't lie. That's what's in the hidden communication, the lover card, and somebody cunning, and it's a boss. And this actually came out in the crossing. So some people upright going to expose this, and some people going to fall down in it, and it's still going to be exposed. There's a bad error out here. What else do you want them to know, Most High? So this is supposed to be a card coming out in the reverse. Either somebody's going to learn out of experience and expose something, or this is somebody who won't learn out of experience. Whoever's in the negative side of this, I mean, this is pouring on your little tear. There's a temptation out here. There's a temptation out here. There's a seduction trying to go on. Somebody's trying to use their little false emotions. Then something about that's coming out, but they really don't have no emotions. Because if the apathy card is here, and the moon, it's supposed to be emotions, but it's also in the reverse as well. The devil has no emotions. That's this is a predator, or real bad predator is around somebody. If somebody knows that somebody's cheating, then the third party is the person, the spouse, or the girlfriend, boyfriend that's got a boyfriend, girlfriend cheating, whoever's cheating on what, something known about the thing, or whoever just in general cheated on a business deal and lied and said something about a specific date. If there is a date on a payment of something out here and somebody deliberately lied about what something was due, but they did it on purpose to cause like I'm hearing like an eviction or something like that, eviction notice of something out here, then somebody did it by seduction of something to go down for whatever reason why they did. But there's like a hard departure type of energy, because there is something about a home that came out in wording today. Your home is here. That won't be for everybody, but this is investments, and it's around pentacles. And again, you got the thievery out here. This is about signing things when that card comes out. I see somebody really, really crying over something, or somebody's pouring on the tears for the temptation, but whatever it's about, it's coming out in the next 24 hours. Look, the guilty card is here. This card has a meaning of temptation as well, but it is a guilty card. It's a younger woman is out here attached to an affair going on right now, around a boss figure, or around a business deal, or somebody's trying to do something out here with this matter. There's seduction out here, really, really bad. Better call your spouses and to warn them. People get tempted, but you're to resist the devil. You ain't going to be able to resist him unless you submit yourself to the Most High God, because this is bad out here. There's a praise and worship preacher of a church involved in this. Okay, well, we just keep seeing that Hierophant. We keep seeing the Hierophant. We keep getting the word the other day when I was on this channel, out of 2 decks, a preacher was in wording in one deck that jumped out, and the preacher came out in the other. So there is somebody spiritual involved in some stuff out here. That's an imposter, and God keeps saying they're just nothing but a stage actor. They're nothing but a freaking stage actor. So this person has a guitar. So there's a praise and worship that's just going to bring the energy in for a confirmation of what God's saying out here. It's attached to something going on. So whatever the connection, whether you're the upright party or not, or you're involved or being tempted, it's something about that's here. Shame, guilt, prison's on somebody. It's bad. Something about if that was past energy, that's why somebody's trying to do something. Somebody's definitely guilty out here. If somebody gets murdered in the next 24 hours, it's still going to be something going to be known about this, whether it was past murder or in the next 24 hours, because the devil's a murderer, a thief, a liar, a predator, and they're woeful. God said he was going to destroy this person, so whoever's getting entangled with this person, you give into it, you're going to be destroyed with the person. Because God said so. He said he will allow brutish people to be met the same way. And if somebody gets entangled with this and opens up to it, knowing, especially with knowing what we talked about yesterday and said, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway, then that's the end of you. See you later. We don't want people like you in the earth anyway, because you're bringing havoc in here in a very demonic way. For whatever the reason, because somebody just wants the money and stuff. There is a testifying out here, and somebody will be charged out here, and somebody going to have a record. Well, somebody going to go to jail for some stuff out here. So changed forever. Something is going to be changed forever. That's huge. What's out here? So I wish I would have just spoken to you when you walked by me. And somebody yesterday picked the wrong person. Somebody got involved with a really bad person that tempted them for whatever reason why they were there. A karmic energy was around. Now somebody's eating the damage of picking the wrong person. And that happens because, well, it just happens. I don't know. Maybe somebody didn't. I mean, maybe you held up your part and the other person obviously didn't for whatever reason. I don't know. But that somebody definitely picking the wrong person out here. Okay. Swelling like dough in pride. Pride, conceit, and ego goes back to the devil. Somebody is full of themselves. It says that a wicked doer gives heed to false lips, and a liar gives ear to a naughty tongue. And you're going to find out if you're wicked and false. Somebody's pouring on some naughty stuff out here, and there's wickedness all over the freaking place. And if that's in you, I guess you're gonna go down that road, and it's gonna be disgraceful, and something's coming out about some stuff. It's gonna be known. A release is going to happen, because somebody could go to jail for something. They're guilty, and so whoever's also been just dealing with somebody just preying upon a situation, some type of nasty thing, there's going to be a release, because there was a victory. There's a victory and a defeat on somebody. A Scorpio specifically is being called out. The BBC, we had the United Kingdom come out today. Interesting. A storm. We kept having the cloud show itself, and then it wanted to jump out of the deck. All right, well, it could just be raining where you're at. And Aquarius, like I said, I keep picking up heavy on Aquarius energy. It was real strong last night's reading. It says somebody who pops off of their mouth all the time. Incredible most time. I fear him, folks. I really do. One of the words combination this morning that came out in the tarot was somebody just blows off. Somebody just hothead blows off their mouth. However it was worded in the tarot, it was there. The Fool. They got anger rest in their bosom. It's a full-blown snake out here. The Most High says that they cannot take what's yours, and that's exactly what he said out of this deck. You can't have what's not yours. It's somebody. This stuff, whatever this is about, it's coming out. It's game over. It ain't no freaking game. You're guilty, and God's gonna do a great big judgment on somebody. You can go ahead right now and try to pour on your stuff. You're out of here. You're going to jail in the next 24 hours on your stupid nonsense. You don't think so, because you're so full of your stupid pride, conceit, and ego. You don't think so, but you are going to go to jail. And for some cases, whoever's involved in this nonsense and is totally detached after the warning of God, you're going to hellfire. That dimension is real, and you're going to become some type of stupid, I don't know, nonsense in another dimension. You're a lost cause. So somebody's got a same interest on something out here, and so somebody else thinks that they can play around it. Okay, obviously there's an interest out here, but it's unlawful for somebody. I don't know. If there's two people that are interested, the third party's crazy around the situation, whether the third party has a right to be jealous over it, or whether the third party's just jealous because I'm interested too, but something wrong with it because it's error out here in the way things are connected with somebody trying to get something done in a matter. There's murder out here. The letter I, the J and the I came out. This tells people stay calm, because this is a dangerous rune to come out. Because somebody dealing with a very nasty energy. This is ice. Again, I go back to death. That goes back to Scorpio energy. This is malice and hatefulness, but it is also a victory rune. But it tells people to stay calm and to reflect. Because whatever's coming out, oh my God, it's a great big, it's a mess. The I, the J, the S, the A, the Q are the letters that came out in this reading, man. People do need to pray. Till next time, shalom.